technology. Go live. Yeah, I think I'm live. Cool. I really need to get better at technology. Like, what is going on? Yeah, hopefully everything's nice and working. Sweet. Sweet. How's everyone doing? Bit of a late stream, isn't it? Oh, okay. I'm just going to have a little bit of a brief chat to begin with. A few updates. Chill chat. Get on to doing a bit more of this CV builder. So, hope you're all doing alright, to be fair. Feels like it's been a long day. For me, anyways. But first, a little bit of announcement is I've just done my first 5k. Like, I am well happy about that. It's let me get the times and stuff up. You know, that's important. I'll be honest, I did a little bit of walking, but you know, it's still a 5k. I'm still impressed. However, right, I'll be honest. So you may have seen a video on my channel about the couch to 5k. I did it a couple of months ago. Not long after that video, I stopped with work and everything like that. I was just like, I'm not running, and it's getting a little bit lazy. So stupidly, I've signed up to do a 10k. You know, if I can't do 5k, why not go for 10k? Yeah, so that's in like a month. Get my words out. That's like in a month's time. And right now I'm only on 5k. So yeah, the time I actually did 5.44 kilometers according to Strava. I did it in 34 minutes 33 seconds. So not too bad. I would like to get a sub hour for a 10k though. That's my goal, to be honest. Like it's a good challenge for me. But yeah, I'm well off the moon. Although my left calf is actually like feel like it's going to explode. I don't know why. Is anyone else doing any exercise challenges? Anything decent? No, I don't know what to do after a 10k. I'll probably keep running, to be fair. Yeah, just let me know in the comments or the chat what challenges you're up to. And then the other thing I wanted to quickly chat about, yeah, I've got things up on my screen there, is just kind of a little bit about the future of this channel, which is a weird thing to talk about, if I'm honest. But you probably seen like I'm doing more live streams, which I'm actually really enjoying. I feel it does hinder, like, it is impacting my channel a little bit negatively. But honestly, I'm just having fun and enjoying myself. So hopefully it is a little bit fun for other people to watch as well. But in terms of the live streaming, I am gonna keep to like coding and tech on this channel. I think just keep it more focused on that. I may either create a second channel for streaming games on YouTube, or I'm gonna go over to Twitch. I streamed a quick game on Twitch last night, I think it was. Yeah, it was alright, but I thought it might be best to keep things a little bit separate. I mean, if you want to see all of it, just let me know and I can keep streaming games on this channel. That's what people like. Although I am terrible at games. And the other quick thing about this channel is I probably won't be uploading a actual video this week since I am working on the CV builder. I'll be doing another live stream. I'll be live streaming, I think, on Sunday morning around like 10, half 10 time. I may do another one before, maybe tomorrow if I get time, but I'm not too sure. And that's really kind of like all the updates I wanted to get off my chest, I guess. Keep people informed, you know? It's nice to keep people in the loop. Back to the CV builder, where I'm not too sure what I'll be able to get done tonight. So the name, phone, email, and websites are all working. Let's put this one back down here. That was just an idea I was playing with. And this is what it's currently looking like. I'm probably not a big fan of these tick marks. like styling's most likely going to come later. But as you see in this design, I quite like this tick mark inside the input. So probably a little bit of rework will be needed there. Actually, do I want to style it later? This is like a debate I've been having with myself a lot. So I know with my other CV builders, I was kind of creating a bog standard layout for a component and then copying it. But that caused a lot of issues when I started designing and I was like making the same changes constantly. I might just do a little bit of design beforehand then, before I copy it. Yeah, let's do that now. I'm like backtracking on what I was going to do. So this is my notes. Got like things I've done. Oh, I have initiated Git finally, and I will. Let's have a look. Should I get GitHub up? Where is my Google? You get it. There we go. Yeah. So if you want to check out my CV builder, I'll have it. Have I got it linked in the description? If not, I'll edit the description afterwards. And yeah, you can see the repo there. But yeah, I just updated it earlier. Keeping the normal readme. My notes are there as well if you want to see what I still need to do. So that was quite nice. But on to the actual coding. So let's add in this to do. Style input buttons. So the tick mark is in the input. Should be fairly. Oh, I don't want to say it should be fairly straightforward actually, because I'll probably mess something up here. So it's this one. Is this the only inputs? Well, I've got the delete one as well. So let's try this. Oh, I've got a question. Yeah, go for it. Just feel free to ask any questions. But I'll type input. There we go. Why does it not like that? Because I've closed the input here. There we go. Yeah, I think that will be fine. So what I'll need to do, have I got a class on this? Oh, I don't know why that message got deleted. I wonder if there's some kind of like profanity check. I did see it briefly. Something about keep motivated, was it? It was, yeah, difficult at times. I was definitely like, I don't know why I quit my job. I don't think I'd ever recommend quitting your job, to be honest. It was a bit daft. It works, like, if you do keep motivated, like you say, and yeah. I set up a Google Sheets. I think that was one thing that really helped me. So I had a Google Sheets, a really basic Google Sheets. So you get stuck on CSS and just stop for weeks, and it, yeah. Oh, I need to sort out stream elements. I don't know why it's deleting stuff. Sorry about that. So CSS, yeah, CSS is a fiddly one as well, because if you are really pedantic, like if you like things looking clean and crisp and making it work across different browsers, that's going to be difficult. So I would probably just move on a little bit. Keep building websites, just build it up slowly, and it will come with time, honestly. There's things I still Google. I Google a lot, and there's no problem with Googling. But yeah, back to the Google Sheets thing. That really actually helped motivate me. I'll see if I can pull it up. Google Sheets. It, like I say, nothing fancy. I believe I've got a version which I shared. I can't remember where it is though. That's the shared one. I'll go to my version. My version, I had like other things on. Now we'll talk about this. So yeah, I kind of like made a requirement of, after like doing loads of Googling, like what were kind of good things to have. So like PHP, that's if you go down, I would say WordPress. That was very prominent there. CSS, HTML, JavaScript, Git control, they're definitely something that you should probably know. But where is my tracker? So I got a tracker summary here, which does it by day. You got week and date. And I think this really helped motivate me because you can like see how many hours I put in, which is crazy. So if I go right down the bottom, yeah, I put in about 700 hours. Is that right? Yeah, 700 hours. That's. I also knew a little bit of code beforehand, so like I was doing some what's the website called? Udemy. That's the one. I was doing like Udemy courses. I was doing that before I actually quit my course. Quit my job. That's why I kind of went down that route, because I was like, I really do enjoy coding, something I wanted to do more of. Yeah, this definitely really helped. No, I did quite a few different courses. As I said, I started with a few Udemy ones to get started. Free Code Camp, that was really good for HTML and some CSS. I wasn't a fan of the JavaScript with the Free Code Camp, if I'm honest. I went through it all, but it was a struggle. The Odin project, I felt it explained things a little bit better. So that's kind of, I went on to the Odin project after that, I would say. Plus, my old PC, like, Windows crashed, so I installed Linux, and it was the perfect opportunity. And then, like, along with the Odin project, I wouldn't say it's a course, but front-end mentor. Is it front-end mentor? Oops, front-end. Yeah, it is front-end mentor, isn't it? Yeah, I really enjoy doing these challenges. There's, like, free versions, so you can filter free. And, you know, pick your level. It's pretty well tailored, I'll be honest. It's like I did a few. Some of them I wasn't perfect at. There's one which still kind of annoys me. It was a countdown clock, and I could not. I wanted one of the like extras was to get a folding countdown clock, and I just couldn't get that working. That really annoyed me, but this is a great site. What are the CSS battles? There's Code Wars as well. And then if you're doing CSS, like trying to learn a little bit more of that. Was it CSS Froggy? No. Oh, what was it? Flexbox Froggy? Something like that. If you want to learn Flexbox, there's little games like that, and they make it fun. I think that's what you got to do to keep motivated, is make it fun. Push yourself slightly, make it fun. Yeah, positioning is really difficult. Especially with like other things that impact it as well. Flexbox Froggy, yeah, cheers. So I'm actually going to be doing positioning on this one right now. So I've got this input, and I've lost all my web pages now. Where is it at? Here it is. Yeah, I've got this input, and obviously I want the tick mark on the inside. So what I'm going to do is position relative, position absolute, and I think that's just really straightforward. I use Flex. I'm actually a bigger fan of grid. I just find it a lot more structured. I do like I think I've talked about this before. Flex is really good for things like lists, I find. Like if I'm doing a navigation or this skill section list, I think that's amazing. But grid, I don't know. It fits perfectly in my mind. It does take a little bit of time to get used to. The other day I was struggling with this button. I wanted it slightly centered, and it just wasn't playing ball. So there's quirks to each of them. Where have I not got I need a class name here. Do I? Yeah, I do need a class name. I was going to leave it as an input, but if I add loads of other inputs, that might break it in the future for some styling. So I'll just add input. That'll be fine. I'm just going to leave it as input. Not a great name. It's you should be. It's fine to struggle, honestly. Just think be part of the Odin project, because there's a really good Discord for that. They only kind of help you with the Odin project sort of stuff, but I think it's great. Oh, I 100%. There's no point in talking like jargon. I hate it in business when people talk in jargon. It just does my head in. Like, if you can't explain it in simple English, then you don't understand it. Ooh, that's it. That is pricey. I'm a really cheap person, so I like things for free. And it may take longer, but free things are great in my mind. Position relative. Whoops, wrong button. I want input. Input I, position absolute. It is I tag, isn't it? Yeah. Right, we'll give it a 10 pixels. Top 50%, try and center it. Probably just have to do some sort of transform. Yeah, definitely. I think I showed you the rest of it actually. Where is it? So this was just a summary of my page. I actually had like this tracker data one, which looks really intense, I know, but it basically just like showed the times I would start and how long I would actually code for each time. And there was times where I would just do a little bit each day and have massive breaks, and it's totally fine. So I'll try and make sure I add this wherever it is. Let me try and find. I've got a shareable version of this tracker. I'll put it in the description after this live session if you want to check it out, or if you just want to use Excel, whatever's easiest for you. But yeah, see that you're off, so have a good day. Let me know if you got any more questions. I've broken something. Void element tag must either have children. What did I break? You'll see me again. Yeah, sorry, I'm really need to get my scheduling down for going live. It's just this week, it's kind of as and when I get time, I'm going to go live. Sunday morning, though, I'll definitely be live around 10:30 BST. I think that's the time zone I'm in right now. I hate it when the clocks change. Yeah, I hope to see you soon. I hope you have a good evening as well. I'm going to undo some of this. Put this back outside. I'm going to make this and a label, because just get rid of the HTML4. I know it's not good practice, but I am nesting my input in the I tag within the label, and I might style the label itself. Put the class name. Class name, input label, I'll call it this time. Be a little bit more precise. I don't know how this is going to work with the input now. Input, position relative, so it needs input label. And this needs input label as well. It does have I as a child tag. And that looks horrendous, but it sort of works. Let's get rid of the top. I hate putting like making things pixel perfect, because if it's like on a different screen or there's different rem, I could put it as rem. I'll just add 5 pixels, I think, on the top. 5 pixels is going to be too much. This is the fiddly bit. I hate it. Yeah, 5 pixels is huge. That's alright. That's alright. If I want to inspect this a little bit. The label is pretty much the input height, isn't it? So if I style the input as well, how have I got it styled here? It's grey, dull and boring. Okay. So that's what I want here. Input label. I got the input. Let's remove the out. I don't want to remove the outline. I'll remove the outline. Border 1 pixel, solid and transparent, because I want to add some sort of class when it's active. Save that. Yeah. Background. What's a nice background color? Let's go light gray. I don't think that's going to work actually, light gray, because it will have the placeholder text. Ugh, that's a bit horrendous. Or like, I just want to go like slightly off white, maybe. That's alright, that's alright. Add in some padding. No, let's not add padding here. I made helper classes earlier, didn't I? Yeah, I've got all these classes which are pretty much Bootstrap styling, so hopefully Bootstrap doesn't come after me. I'm gonna add in the class name, padding 1 maybe. I just want a small bit. Yeah, that's good. And maybe margin bottom 2. Yeah, I think that's okay. So if I want to click on the active styling, what do I want it to look like when it's active? Oops. Randomly clicking stuff. When it's active, I want it to have a border. Just change the border color, to be honest. Border color. Yeah. I'm going to put it as a solid color for now. Like, just pick a random color. Because if I go back to the design in Figma, I've got this section where I'm going to hopefully get my document styles working. And the idea that I'm thinking for the border. So one of these drop downs is going to be this primary background color, and well, just primary color. I think I'm using it for the titles here. With the border, I might make it the same as the primary color, just so there's some sort of standard color throughout. That makes sense. But for now, it's going to be bright blue. Is there a bright blue? Just blue? Can I make it brighter? Come on. That's a very royal blue, isn't it? We'll leave it like that. not too well. Bleh. Bleh. Does it need to be focus as well? Yeah, focus as well. So active, I think, is only when it's tabbed in, is it? I can't remember. But that works okay. Border radius. I like a good border radius. I don't really like sharp edges. I always hit myself. So border radius. There's something light, like 3 pixels, I think. So you can slightly tell, but it's not massive, you know? Yeah, I think that works okay. So if I click tick, that's fine. The tick still works. Ooh, do I want to hover on the tick? Do I want to hover on the tick? It would be nice for the user. I know it's got the cursor, so if you see it, the Also, I don't like how it doesn't jump to the tick mark. I'm gonna add that to my notes. So I like to use tab quite a lot. So tab doesn't go to tick. I don't like that. So just save that for now. I'll come back to it at a later date. Also, enter doesn't do anything, so it has to click that tick mark. Is that bad? User experience. Is it bad? I'm gonna add that to my notes as well. Oh, my notes list is getting huge. This is not good. Okay. Oh, that is a long list. I don't think that the enter one shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just but I do already have an on change. What I was thinking is that the on change, can you have multiple on change? I don't think you can. But this actually, my mind's like all over the place, so I'm apologizing now. One thing I was thinking about, if I go back up to this input editable, I've got this state, which basically says if I can edit or not. I thought that was a really good idea. However, that means every time I load up the app, every input like this will be editable. Like, that's fine, but it will show as an input. If I go back to the design, I don't want the About Me section to be an input straight away when it renders. So like all these titles, I want them to be titles straight away. And then you can edit them if you want. So it may be a better idea to put this state as a property. Gonna do another thing. What is it? Underscores for bold, isn't it? Things to think about. Honestly, if anything comes to my mind, I write it down because there's no point keeping it in my head. I will forget it. Like 100%, I will forget it. So things to think about. Change edit state to be a prop. This is for headings. Cool. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm like all over the place today, aren't I? This works, this works. I'm gonna add in a slight hover for this input style. Did I have an input style? It's gonna be this, isn't it? I'll put this on hover. It's an SVG, isn't it? Does background colors work with SVG? Background go with a nice green to say, yes, let's do this. Yes, but it's horrible. Change the color. Yeah, color works, but it's not very visible. I don't know if it works if you again, I can't get my words out. I apologize. That's not very strong, is what I'm trying to say. You're slightly visually impaired. That's not a good standout color. Red is not going to be a good color because red is kind of like danger. By the way, I'm no expert on color theory, it's just kind of things you pick up a little bit. As you can see, I've got like red on the bins here because, you know, you're about to delete something. I might go with that blue again. I could possibly have it as the primary color when I come to implement that. It's a little bit stronger. I'd like a font weight. I don't think I can add a font weight. Oh, that's different. I didn't know I could do that. What? Okay, so color just highlights the actual lines. If I put the font weight bold on, I'll save that. No. Oh, this is a game changer. An absolute game changer. Now I'm happy about this. Look at that. How great is that? Oh, I'm well happy. I could call it a day now and feel like I've achieved loads. But I won't do that yet. So, input editable. I need to do the same thing with the label here. Label, delete all that. I don't want it. Input, make it nice and tidy. Should probably install, is it Prettify? Something that like tidies up your code for you, but I'm happy to do it myself. Nice. What else would be nice to do for the input? You can do things like, if I click on the input as it is now, can I target the placeholder text to shrink slightly? I don't know if that's just being a bit pedantic, maybe. But I'm generally pretty happy. I mean, the colors are still terrible. This sort of off-white isn't ideal, but it does do the job. Now I need to do the same thing, but on delete, which is why I should have styled things a little bit before copying. So label again, delete all this. This is just save. Let's add this class. Great. Want to delete stuff, and I also need this class adding. That goes here. Perfect. And repeat again, hopefully for the last time. Don't think I've got any more inputs. At least not yet. So I was thinking about the deleting of the sections. That's one thing I would like to do, is delete a section if it's not needed. So say I'm going to have projects in on my build down here, projects, but say if you're not a developer or you don't have any projects, you can delete an entire section. I thought that was quite well, it hopefully will be quite a nice feature if I can get it working. I don't know how to get it working yet. I'm playing around with an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it may work. let me go back to the code and try and explain it in a way that hopefully makes sense. Where's my app? So app.js, this is like rendering all my components. What I'm thinking, which may or may not be a good idea, is to have a state in this component which contains an array. The array will be the components that I want to render. I haven't ironed out all the kinks in my mind, but I think it might work. Then you can iterate over the array, hopefully rendering each component. This may also help if I want to rearrange components, or if a user wants to rearrange components. So say if they want previous experience above projects, or skills go to the bottom. I was toying with the idea of like draggables, but I haven't done very well. I've barely touched draggables, if I'm honest. So that may not happen, and I may just do like up-down arrows. But the up-down arrows could also move the things in the array. And yeah, like I said, that's the idea I'm playing with for kind of deleting and managing sections. It's just not 100% in my mind yet. Just overall, I am fairly happy with how this is looking right now. God, yep, all good. And yeah, so next I'm going to do an about me component, which hopefully I'm going to copy and paste because I like copying and pasting. This will be about me. Rename this about me. That goes down there. And also import it in here. And render it as well. About me, great. Now I'm just going to have two of the same sections. Yep. So the state for the about me is going to be slightly different. The name, I'm going to have title. And then this will be, what's a good word for about me text? Let's just call it about text, okay? Not the best way, but does the job. So I only need two components now. I need probably a H2, H3. I'll try H3. No, we'll go with H2 first. H2. So this, I need to keep the input change. This is one of the annoying things, is that I'm duplicating a lot of functions here. I don't know a better way of doing it. Because if I put it in the app, I'm referencing this.state, it's not going to reference this.state. And I don't want to do the same thing I did in the other CV builders, where I had pretty much everything, all the states in the main component, because when things change, there's not like React re-renders, and it's not ideal. I don't need add to array, so I'm going to comment it out for now. Same with delete from array, comment that out. Comment these out. I'll tidy it all up, I think, later. I just want to make sure it actually works before deleting stuff. Grid column 2, I don't need that, so that's one of my helper things. Let's put grid column 1 because I just want the H1 or H2 and then the input text. So delete that as well. Don't need that. I'll keep it in another div just to see what it does. Don't like putting capitals for that title. Title, this is a H2 and it's going to be text. This is going to be text again. I don't know why that didn't double click. Text, type A, delete the extra one. And it's called about text. And again, copy and paste. Nice. It's never used. Oh, I do need to use input edit will delete, don't I? Do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? Let's not for now. Yeah, that's fine. So title, about me. Hello. Name is. This is how you should start every paragraph. Now. No. Gotta open up one of my other CV builders. Nope. I did have I thought I had them linked. CV builder 2. CV builder 1. What is the right? Here is one of my previous ones. Another issue that I faced. So typing out. I want to add a new paragraph, new line, and it didn't do it. I don't know why. It doesn't reference. Let me try something actually. I'm going to update my function. That sounded really weird there. I think I had a weird accent. My function. Let's console.log this. Check for e.target value. I want to see what happens if I click enter. Get the console up, refresh that because I hate warnings. Nothing happens. Why does nothing happen? Do normal inputs not? I'm gonna create a new one, new input. So I've got text, email. Copy this, and I'm gonna create a text area. Think I can do text area like this? And where's about me? Let's put this book over here. Input type text area. Yeah, it works. Oh, that plus button, like tick button, does not work. So check for enter, that works. Nothing. I kind of want like the, what's the code? Unicode, is it? Yeah, I need to like check when. let's do something else. It's not e.target.value I want. Oops, I totally deleted the wrong thing there. Let's just get the target up and see. Nope. Event. The event, I think, doesn't have. I thought I had something to do with like what was pressed. Look at the target. I don't know what event phase is. Bubbles. Native event. Is there not like a on the event? Is there not like button clicked? Type, but no. Return value true. Not helping me at all. Ooh, input type insert line break. Go back. Hide this for a sec. I type A now and just see. What was it called? Where did I find that? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, where did I find it? I'm an idiot. Why did I close it? Propagation stop. So propagation stop. I also saw data. Is there data here? Data. It should be a lot easier than it is. Why am I struggling so much? Alright, because I'm struggling, I'm gonna move on. Come back to it later. Add it to my notes. A possible very, well, a bad way I could go about it is to turn the about text state into an array with added buttons, and the add button would allow for new paragraphs. I think that's one way. But I think getting the text area to work is the better path to go down. Also, if I do enter, it may break this that I'm thinking of doing. Let's just do that there. That's, oops, no, I need to undo all that. Copy that. And done. What is the date today? 09. Nope, it's 07. 2. So done that. That's really demotivating when I've only done one thing. But I felt like I've done a lot. So recognize. I can type spell. Recognize and okay. I'm gonna get the about section done, and I may call it a day there. Well, to be fair, the about is sort of done. I'm gonna put it back to just text. Wonder, is it got like a max character? Let's try and get a lorem ipsum. Actually, don't know how many. Wrong one. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's covered that entire paragraph. That works quite nicely. It's edited. I do like how the pencil's there. No value. About. Yeah. So quite happy with that, apart from how about is automatically a input. That's what I'm going to fix now. I'm going to move this state from input editable to be a prop. So edit. Ooh, actually. No. I'm going to do something slightly bad. That's never a good thing to say, is it? I'm going to do something bad. I think it's not best practice. Yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing is I will have a property in the parent of this. So for this, it's going to be the parent here. I'm going to have a property because if I was to move the entire state out, I then need a edit state for each input, which then means I'll need to do objects in my state, and I was trying to keep this state as concise as possible. That's like the world's coldest tea. Yeah, so putting this as a property, and then I'm going to pass the property to this state when it's initialized. Not great. Oh, well, I could actually do a, so I don't have to put it on every input. I'll do like a or operator. I think that should work. I hope. Let's try it. Equals. I don't know why I put it. Okay, just write false. Yeah. Edit equals false. So then here I will go this dot props dot edit or true. I don't know if I can do that in a object. Have I broken everything? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, I just closed it. Localhost. Okay, why? Why doesn't that work? This dot props. Edit me. So the name is slightly different. And I'm gonna put that in quotes to be extra safe. I don't know if that might break it because it should convert. Edit me. Oh, it does not like it. Why? Do let. Why have I broken it? How is this not working? true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all true. So, does not like that. I will get this. Come on. Undefined. False. Is false. And then it goes to true. What is the best way to do this? Don't even think that's not going to do anything, is it? Props bar. Refresh. Props undefined. Bar true. Bar true. Props undefined, that's fine. Bar true, undefined. Bar true. Props is false. Why? Ah, keep closing it. So if this, that's because it's negated. Yep, I did something. Everything's undefined. Great. Does not equal blank. Not equal blank. Or this is gonna be like a horribly long. Not equal undefined. There we go. Still not working. Why not? Why are you doing this to me? I realized it started raining. Why? I might have to put it in. No, I don't want to put it in state. I am not going to put it in the component state. Right. Does state. Oh, this is like going on to event handlers. Oh. I think props loaded after this dot state is called. I'm going to try. I haven't done much on lifecycle methods, but I'm going to try it. And how do you do it on? Is it component did mount? Component did mount. I don't know if is this like one of the old ones. Component did mount. I want to. Oh no. Will it re-render? No, it won't re-render. I don't think. Let me try it. If no, oops. I deleted the edit me thing, didn't I? Edit me equals this dot props dot edit me. I'm getting rain in my house. Does not equal blank, or is not undefined. Then it is this dot props dot edit me or true. Let's try that. Refresh. Edit me undefined false. False. Well, I've got two falses. I'm not too sure on that one. I need to take off that console.log as well because that's going to annoy me. If I go ba 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 ba, refresh because of all that noise. Okay, yeah, it's not rerunning that, so happy there. I need to do my blood sugar. Let's go here. So set state. I think I might break this. Edit equals edit me. Oh, yeah, it broke. Why is edit me undefined? It shouldn't be undefined. Let's reverse this. So if edit me is blank, it's gonna be true. Else, it's gonna be this. Refresh. It's still undefined. The length is greater than or equal to 0. Broke it. Cannot read the property of length. Okay. Go back. No. Oh. Stop. Props. Dot. Edit me. I'm just trying to cover all bases right now. I'm done. I am done in now. Like the two. Okay, edit, type, go, refresh. Oh, it's got no value though. Why has it got no value? That's because I didn't set this to be about me. Initialize it. About me. Finally. That took me far too long to figure that out. The console.log, try and keep things tidy. Next, oh, this is going to annoy me again. Where's my H? What do I call it? H2. Type H2. I want to add. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to add an underline. Because I think that can be done using this bit when I implement it. Oh man, that was a long, painful process. About me, I'm taking that as a victory. Okay. Let's move. So next, I'm going to so I think I've had enough of coding tonight. I'm going to talk through my plan of action for next time. As I said, it might be on tomorrow, or I might, if I get time anyways. I'd like to do a little bit more work on this. It feels like it's slowly getting there, but it's, it's going to take some time. I wonder if I add, oh, it does move down. That's even better. Great. Okay. Yeah, so next time I'm on, I'm going to get the skills section working. And I think, well, get the basics of the skills section working. I don't think I'll get this delete the whole area thing working yet. But, as I said, probably going to take a little bit more thinking. I'm quite happy with the idea of using state in the main app to organize. I guess one of the issues is if I do that state, I delete it, and someone wants to, or someone accidentally deleted it, I should say. How do I then allow it back in? Yeah, I'll think about it. But that is it. So next time, skills, and hopefully, actually, I might not get any time to do any research tomorrow if I'm gonna stream, but I want to research on why my tab doesn't go to the tick mark here. I'm still super impressed by that. I can't believe it. I never knew that happened. Yeah, I am calling it a night there. I think it's been an okay session. Probably didn't make as much progress as I wanted to, but some of the styling's there now. What I need to do is wrap all of these in a div, which will have a border as well. So that will make things look a little bit more stylish and more like the actual version I'm going for. So I hope you all have enjoyed. Let me know if I've made any actual ridiculous errors. That would be grand, and I can try and fix them. Well, we have a nice night wherever you are, and I will catch you all later.